There's an epidemic going on in the Halo community right now, and honestly, I feel like I'm the only sane person out there right now. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the past year, you've heard about the Combat Evolved remake, Campaign Evolved, and you've definitely heard the controversy that's been surrounding it. Now, aside from the fact that the cutscenes all look like AI, the gameplay literally hasn't changed since Halo Reach. I think the worst part about this game is how it's exposed the Halo fan base for being what it is. Now, what I'm talking about here isn't the 343 Halo Studios fanboys that defend everything they do, even though that really does piss me off, and it feels like they're all from the AstroTurfed Halo Reddit. No, those people are all insects. They aren't real people. They don't exist. Their opinions are not valid. That's why they're on Reddit. No, what I'm talking about is actually the opposite side of things. The haters. And no, I'm not upset at the haters because I think they're too critical. I'm mad at the haters because they don't have any critical thinking skills. They plan on making a video about how bad the Halo remake is, and they do so by buying the game, pre-ordering it, and sending 343 Halo Studios a message that you can literally release anything and every YouTuber is gonna buy it regardless. No matter how big of a hater they are, they're gonna buy it so they can shit on it. I legitimately think Halo Studios has made all their money back just from selling to YouTubers who don't like the game and planned on buying it just to shit on it. They should be conscripted and forced to go take a studio tour and shake hands with everyone at 343, because you're one of them, buddy. You are one of them. To buy the game and play it, pre-order it even on release day because, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I have to make the content. It's so pathetic. All of you that are doing this are so pathetic, because you need to realize that you're part of the Halo community. You could put an end to this if you really stopped buying the products, told all your followers to stop buying the products, told all your fellow YouTubers that if you buy the product, we're gonna think of you as a simp for Halo Studios. You know, we need to start using social pressure to get people to stop investing in this dying franchise so it can either die or be revived eventually by a studio that actually understands what Halo is, why it was so good, and why people enjoyed it in the first place. It's so blackpilling to see that. It's like the people who are supposed to be haters still buy the product. So why even hate on it? You're not going to see footage of me playing Campaign Evolved while I'm talking about how much I hate 343 Studios and Halo Studios and how evil I think they are for what they did to the glorious story and man-made achievement known as Halo. The thing we all grew up on, the thing we all believed in with all of our hearts, the thing we've given them countless chances to fix over the years. Halo Infinite was the last Halo product that I will ever pre-order or buy, and even then, I felt like such an idiot, because I got chills when I saw that reveal trailer for the first time. I got chills when I saw that opening cutscene and thought, man, they might actually be tapping back into what Halo used to be. And never mind the chills, I got frostbite on my toes because I waited outside Best Buy in 10-degree weather for 6 hours just to get my hands on that beautiful Xbox Series X console with the stars and the blue Cortana around it and the gold trim. Oh, what a beautiful console, and what a waste of a beautiful console on such a crappy, hollow game. We should all feel like idiots for falling for it after they released Halo CE with the worst remaster ever, Halo 4 with the worst story ever, Halo 5 with the worst everything ever, and then we expected them to release something good. That's on us. Fool me once, fool me twice, whatever the saying is. I thought it looked really good. We all thought it looked really good, but the more we played, the more we realized this is a hollow experience and it's never going to be like it was. And you know what? If it would have ended there with Halo Infinite, I would have said, that's a respectable end. You know, they tried something different with every one of their games. This one, it feels like they sort of gave it their best effort, but it still fell flat, and that's okay. You can give your best. It doesn't have to turn out the way you want all the time, but it's good on you for trying. But they didn't even keep their post-launch promises with the game. The thing fell apart, and they didn't take any responsibility for it. You know what they did? Of course you know what they did. They just changed their name so they could never be held accountable. Man, I'm glad this is my first Halo video because if I was already established in the Halo community, I would feel some sort of sense of responsibility for not encouraging people to not continue buying this slop. How much longer are we going to simp for and throw money at a studio that has pure contempt for people like us, the people who are the most forgiving and charitable fan base in all of gaming, just willing to give chance after chance after chance because of how good Bungie was at doing what they did, how much hope they instilled in us, how much personal sacrifice they clearly displayed when creating those games. They put their heart and soul into it, and we as Halo fans feel that. We truly feel that. That's what made us fans of the franchise in the first place. That's what makes you a fan of any art piece whatsoever. You can tell that they poured everything that they had, all their energy into this product because it gives back to the consumer. It instills energy in them, which we can reciprocate and disperse throughout the world. It makes the world a better place when you release something with heart and soul. You know what makes the world a worse place? When you make things worse. When you disrespect the people who so charitably give you chance after chance to make things better, and you don't feel any sense of duty to sacrifice anything for them. In fact, you outsource all your work because you don't care. You don't care if it's good or not. You know that it says Master Chief on the front, so people are gonna buy it no matter what. That is that makes the world such a dark place, such an evil and dark place. And you know what? Everyone that is currently working at Halo Studios that didn't stand up against the management, everybody that works there currently, fuck you. You're evil. You're evil for not doing more to make the world a better place. You stand idly by while your corporate overlords use you as a tool to do their bidding. And what do? Oh, I need a job, so I guess I'll do it. It's better than working landscaping or something. No, it's not better than working landscaping. Those landscapers are out there making the world more beautiful. What are you doing? You're contributing to making the world a shittier and more depressing place because you're too scared to imagine anything else. Because it was my childhood dream to work at Halo. Well, are you still a child, huh? Are you still a child? Or do you have values? Have you grown up and grown character and values that you're willing to stand and die for? These people think that principles are something that characters have in books or movies. They've forgotten that you can actually have principles in real life. You can sacrifice your career standing up for something that you believe in, and that's something that people will respect you for, or at the very least, you can respect yourself. The most ironic part about all of this is that the very people who dwell on Reddit and talk about standing up against the establishment are the people enabling the establishment to continue doing these things to the consumers. If you support my message in this video, at least know that you're on the right side of history. If anybody that works at Halo Studios is able to go to bed tonight and drift off into a peaceful slumber, that's an injustice because none of them have been doing enough to stand up against Microsoft, to stand up against their corporate overlords that they just limp-dickly bow down to. They're the same people who LARP about being anti-establishment and purposely alienating people who they perceive as their cultural enemy, aka the people that Halo was made for, the Chuds. We need a Chud uprising in the Halo community. We need to start hitting them where it hurts, the only thing they clearly care about, the wallet, the money. We need to start taking their money and spending it elsewhere instead of giving it to people who want us dead. They have not done enough to stand up for the fans, the people who borderline worship this franchise, who view it as something sacred, a piece of their life that they can hold on to and say, at least this is here for me, at least this is untainted by outside forces, this is a pure piece of art that I can hold on to, because they crafted it with their heart and soul. They poured everything into it like it was their dying breath. Like it was their last thing they would ever do. And you know what? It outlives them. It will continue to outlive them for generations. Can the same be said about Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite is already forgotten about. I forget what even happens in the story. Oh yeah, nothing. Nobody's ever gonna play Halo Infinite's campaign again and say, wow, timeless.